Monday morning check-in, Lewis Conway Jr. in the Weather Channel. We got a short agenda. I'm not going to hold you because I want you to get this week started. But what I want to share with you this week is kind of what, has been driving me. And that is, there are times when it feels like it's impossible. There are times when it feels like nobody can see your vision except you, and that's okay. It feels like every time that you talk, no one can hear you. Right? It feels like you're the only one who can see past this moment and see far into the future. And that's okay, as long as you don't stop listening to the voice that's driving you. Don't allow those voices in the peripheral to begin to taint the voice that's inside of you that tells you that you know what you need to do to make sure that your legacy is as successful and as long as possible. I'm blessed to be able to begin to think about my youngest son and my oldest son finally meeting. I said my youngest son and my oldest son finally meeting. You see, I didn't want my legacy to be detached. I didn't want my legacy to be spread out, even though it is. I wanted them to be connected, if only by phone or email or text, whatever it is. I'm determined that we're going to build a relationship not only on an anecdotal level, but on a daily basis. I want to make sure that they have options that I didn't have. I want to make sure that they hear me say, I love you. And so the reason why I'm going down that road is because that was one of the toughest things I've had to deal with for the last 9 years of my life, is not being the full-time father that I had set out to be. But I had to make adjustments because I realized that my why is to make sure that no one else in my family feels the sting of a prison cage and that my DNA is no longer traumatized by death by gun violence, right? So as you're thinking about this week, and as you're thinking about your why, and as you're thinking about no more excuses, I want you to make sure that you come back to these videos, remind yourself. If you don't remember exactly what I said, it's okay to come back and hear it again. All right. If you need to teach somebody, come back to these videos and share it with them, because the best way to learn is to teach. All right. So I appreciate y'all showing up on a Monday morning. Now remember, I said that the best thing to do to learn is to teach, but you can't teach what you don't know. All right. So there's a caveat there. I don't want y'all to get that twisted. All right. You have to know what you're teaching before you can teach it. But the best way to continue to teach that is the best way to learn it is to teach that thing. All right. So anyway, Monday morning, I appreciate you always. The Weather Channel, Lewis Conway Jr. Subscribe and share if you haven't done so already. All right. Leave some comments. I think we're going to do a little TikTok. So if you see me on TikTok, you know why. All right. Y'all have a good one. Stay out of trouble. And I'll see you next week.